This is a public announcement. It's 7 o'clock. Do you know where your guns are? What's up, guys? This is a video on my opinion on 80% lowers. One reason I prefer a Glock OEM lower over an 80%er is because it's a Glock OEM lower. The whole point of having a Glock is because they're reliable. A lot of people don't like the way they look. Some people don't like the way they feel. Some people don't like the way they shoot. But one thing that people cannot argue with is reliability. And that is the sole purpose of a Glock. That's the reason they sell, because they're proven. So for someone to buy an 80%er over a OEM Glock lower, to me it doesn't make sense. The prices are about the same. I just wouldn't purchase a 80%er for the same price as a OEM lower. Now if we're talking about $50 and maybe $100, yeah, I might try one out, but they keep it the price they're doing, I'm not going to waste my money, because I'm going to go with something that is proven, and I know every time I need it to work, it's going to work. I've seen 80% lowers going between 120 and 160 on various sites. I have a gun deal app. I paid $171 shipped from Big Tex, and I believe it's Fort Worth, Texas, or Dallas, Texas. I'm not sure, but it's called BigTex.com. And I paid $171 shipped for an OD Green Gen 3 lower, completely built. That's completely done. I get it, have my stuff, throw it together, go shoot. A Glock 80%er between about 120 with the jigs to 160 plus shipping. And yes, I did have to pay a transfer fee, and it got me right around $200 or so right at the end. But I didn't have to drill nothing. I didn't have to put anything together, which I changed my trigger, but still a complete lower. So it makes me wonder why people go to 80%ers. I understand the texture, the grooves, the hand grips and stuff's different. They mold it differently. Why pay the same amount as you would for an OEM lower versus a 80%er? You have to drill, and there's chances of you messing something up. The tolerance is not being right. These have the pieces of metal molded into the lower that the slide rides on, and I didn't see that on an 80%er. And they might have it, and correct me please if I'm wrong, but I didn't see it. And that was another thing. That's metal sliding on plastic, and the chances of that breaking, I think, are more than this piece of the metal being pulled out of the mold. I don't think it's gonna happen. The other thing that I've seen on 80%ers that people are for and against is a serial number. Alright, I do everything legal. I don't do anything to infringe my gun rights. I do everything to be a law-abiding citizen, and so I'm not going to have my gun stripped away from me. So a background check does not bother me. A serial number, and I live in the state of Florida, you don't have to register a firearm to your name. A serial number is a good way to identify a gun. If someone steals your stuff, you have a serial number. That's what's going to save your ass and get your stuff back. There's nothing wrong with it. It's a way to identify the gun in case it is stolen. It's not something for the government to keep up with them, for them to come take your guns. That shit ain't gonna happen. Not in the South. A lot of people put some type of serial number or identification number on their Glock 80% or lowers. That way they have a way to keep up with it. So a lot of people get them because they don't want a serial number, but eventually put a serial number on it. And if you want to sell it, I'm not all there with the gun laws. That's for the mother channels. A good channel for that would be the Gun Collective. I just don't understand why pay the same amount for an 80% lower that you would for a Glock OEM lower. It don't make sense to me. So this was just my little 2 cents and how I feel about 80% lowers versus Glock OEM lowers. I hope y'all enjoyed it, and like and subscribe. Always have a great day.